It's your boy Pocket back with another video to entertain you. So there was I think there was a video this was either on Kevin Samuels fan page or on the Black Men's Travel group on Facebook. I can't remember exactly where I saw this. Either one. And I would tell you um to go if you on Facebook to go and try and be a part of these groups. But there was a sister shaming this guy for going to American woman that was shaming this black guy for going to Rio de Janeiro. Let me say this: women in other countries, certain other countries, know how to treat a man. Now I understand that some women say, "Well, all they want is give me papers, give me papers." No, 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 no. See, you gotta understand. If a guy, men compete for paychecks and wages. We compete when it comes to work and what's not to get that money to bring money home, money home, right? And you hear women talk this talk about I only submit when I want to submit and this and that. Listen, when dude's bringing home that money, he's not gonna come home and argue with you and talk about. And first of all, he isn't gonna even put you in his house. He isn't gonna even deal with a chick like you, um, in the first place. And I think a lot of chicks don't even realize they talk themselves just from talking and what's not. And I always say, start from home. You know, they talk themselves right out of a relationship, marriage, every fucking thing, just because they don't know how to be a lady. Let me say it again. They don't know how to be a lady. They want to be something else. Only when it's beneficial to them. I'm a female. I'm a female. I'm a woman. But everything else is they giving off like they moving like there's a nigga. And uh, you But and the older a guy gets, see, a lot of times chicks will talk about a man when he's in his very early 20s or just come out of high school, right? That guy isn't set yet. He hasn't worked in the workforce and begun, and he hasn't begun to work himself into being the man that he is, and seeing what works, what doesn't work, and how it takes time for a man to become a man. It takes time. It's a maturation process. It's a maturing process. It's almost like you brewing a wine. It takes time for a man to get. It takes almost 20 years, 20 to 15 years, for a man to get to the position and to the and his views when he's in his early 20s is gonna change time as he reaches it. And you always hear chicks talk about no, 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 no. Uh-uh. Don't work like that. I'm sorry. And you see a lot of and the thing is, I don't know where. I think if you have in stocks in cruise ships, you, I telling people invest in cruise ships and invest in Bella Airbnb in the Bahamas or in the Caribbean, because there's going to be a lot of women in the next 15 to 20 years who are going to just be alone and traveling, and they can be coming down to the Caribbean to get dick down because they ain't getting off no mind. It's just, it is what it is, because they don't know how to treat a man. They don't know how to interact or even be around a man to whereas and to be for a conductive conversation or be in to be in a conducive relationship. So that's why you see a lot of men going to these other countries and marrying these women. Hey, and I would say the best example of that is to look at white men. The majority of white men, you would see them marrying Asian women. And a lot of people think it's an Asian fetish. It ain't an Asian fetish. It's the way they treat their men. They're very submissive. They're taught from in the household to be submissive and to make sure to put the man first. And I mean, to cook, to clean. I mean, and you go to these countries where you see these things and you see white men in droves going to these places and marrying these women. So you can see a lot, and brothers, they like a little something thicker, so they go into Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa. The guys who like them dark, and you can see it with but then you see them guys who like them a different, a little bit shade brighter, or what's not. They going down to Brazil, or they going down to the DR, and this shit is gonna continue to happen, cause these no women know how to take care of a man. But anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ladies, I know what to say, cause you're supposed to be learning these things from home, so you can't be in your late 30s trying to deprogram something that you learned for the you know 36, 37 years you've been learning all your life. So, and by that time it's done too late. So anyway, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and be back to watch another video.